Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Sunday, 13th of October, 2024. So the synoptic situation. So this was as of midnight last night. Low pressure is still either side of us, and we're actually left in a reasonable ridge of high pressure, sort of it's going to be quite settled today, really. Notice the high pressure pretty well centered almost over us, so the wind's going to be sort of light and variable throughout the day. But I'm going to plump for a 2-7 run, and pretty well we've got this set over us for the rest of the day. We've got this very very high cloud outside at the moment. Not quite sure what the cause of that is. It'll be hanging off the back of something or not quite sure why we got that, but it's not going to affect us in any other way apart from keeping the temperature a few degrees down. Spot winds are saying variable really, and they're lower, the lower levels. 270 a bit higher up, 240 higher up if you're further south, but variable predominantly at the lower levels. And here's the cloud radar, and you can see this upper cloud I'm referring to. Sort of, you can see through it. It's not that thick, but it's going to be there or thereabouts. I can't quite see associated on this chart here what front it may or may not be associated with. Perhaps it's low pressure that's out to the west of us, maybe. Rain, no rain that's going to affect us certainly in the next 2 hours. And if I run through the predicted rain forecast for the day, it's going to be clear here throughout the day. Um, yeah, absolutely clear. Maybe this frontal system out to the west now is giving us some of this upper cloud ahead of it. Not quite sure. Okay, Bentworth is giving us a lovely day. Nice sunny day all day today. Max temperature they're saying is only going to be about 10 degrees, so it's going to be pretty chilly out there. And light and variable winds, predominantly westerly to start off with, maybe even easterly at the end of the day, but they're going to be light and variable. Anyway, GFS is giving us a max temperature of only 9 degrees today, with a dew point down at 1. If you're outside the window, so you can see that upper cloud I'm referring to, you can see through it, but it's just there. And the wind, we got about 5 knots down to 7 at the moment. Temperature at Lasham at the moment is about 4.3, dew point down at 2. And you see the temperature and dew point slowly starting to rise. Okay, so Odium are giving 6 knots from the west, Viz 10k or more, and Farnborough are giving 4 knots from the west, varying between southwest and northwest, 10k or more, and 10k from the west for later on for their TAF. Few clouds at 4,500 feet. I don't know what that is. That's some upper cloud. It's not cumuloform. Otherwise, 3 knots variable throughout the day. If I run through the predicted thermal strength throughout the day, you can see it's pretty well blue all day, giving us no chance of any thermals. It's what it's saying, and SkySight is quite similar. No cumulus per se. There's got this medium level cloud, which everyone's sort of reporting now, and yeah, winds anywhere between 270 and maybe 152 later on, but predominantly west throughout our flying day. No TAMs, the usual culprits then. We've got 19, which is Barton Stacey. 15 is multiple paragliders down at Mere in Wiltshire. 23 is the Uphaven telephone change. 23 is a Larkhill range area, danger 125 open. 25 is the Uphaven telephone number change. 24 is Ash Ranges, and 29 is Otmore, danger areas open today. So then, quick look at the cross section. So you can see pretty well no lower cloud today, no medium lower cloud. It's all upper cloud. Broken Altus, Stratus, and Cirrus well up. They're talking about some possible air mass thermals of 2 knots. That's going to be no good to us today. But surface winds 270 to start off with, and then variable throughout the afternoon. No hazards. So, got no movements reported today. Got a ridge of high pressure over the area with settled conditions throughout the day. Light and variable winds. We're going to set up on 2-7. Ron has already got the launch point vehicle out there now. Southern end of the airfield is still very wet, and be careful with the wheel brake use on the grass, please. We've got 4K21s and 3K13s available all day. Two K21s on the booking system is Dave Williams and Peter Hurd. A K21 and a K13 for the casual list. Tim Graham is around. One K21 on trial flights. Howard's asked for a K21 today, which he's welcome to have. There is some single seat availability, and we've got our three gliders where are Boyne. Watch out for missing canopies, and reminder of the buggies, please, and simulator is available. And now, if we run through the flying list, I've just seen a whole load of IGC guests walk by. So they're going to have one of the K13s today and their own twin acro, and they should be fairly well self-contained instructor-wise. So Dave Williams got Dom. He's asked for a K13 initially, not a K21. So we will need a K13 and a K21 out for Dave, a K21 out for Peter. He's got students all day, and the single-seaters are booked accordingly. Discus is available and SH8 this afternoon if anyone wants it. So operationally today, we're going to be on 2.7. I think that's going to be the better run for the wind direction today. So it's going to be a standard winch setup on the south. We're going to be launching off the runway. So the launch point vehicle will be much further into the runway to the north today, leaving room for us to winch off the runway to the south, and we'll be aerotaking off the north. And this grass, north and south, is all fine. Just be careful of the damp area towards the lower end of the field. Okay, Ron is back today to help me today. It's nice to see Ron. He's had a week up at our Boyne, and I'll see you all out on the airfield shortly. Bye.